Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 238, Stop, Talk, and Roll. We break down some jiu-jitsu rounds. Today we have Howard and Bob, and this episode actually goes across two videos for me. So this will be a first. I'll have to pause and go to the next video. Bob's in the green, Howard's in the black. This was back from Thanksgiving, so it was a while ago, and let's go. We start off with some grip fighting here. Bob electing to pass from the knees, which is perfectly fine. Establishing an underhook for Howard, which is both good. This little thing that just happened, I saw somebody get like wrenched with this recently. John Jones did this to Glover Teixeira, and my old training partner, my old and beloved, one of my favorite training partners, Vasily. I don't even know Vasily's last name. Vasily, the Russian Sambo guy, but he's like he should be a black belt. I don't think he's a black belt. He was a higher belt than me. He's a brown belt. I think he's over at Essential now. When we were white belts, I would dig for underhooks, and he would wrench my arm. So that happens when you have a shallow underhook. So basically, I learned very quickly that I'm either all in on an underhook or I'm not in an underhook. So Bob starts wrenching this a little bit. We're all friends in here. None of us are crazy Vasily. I love you. This might come off. I love Vasily, but Vasily would torture me, and he would wrench this, and it sucked. And if I wasn't 20, I think my arm would have broken, but it didn't, and I learned my lesson. So I'm imparting this wisdom to you, the Stop, Talk, and Roll audience, the faithful, I don't even know. You guys give your own name. I'm not going to give you a name. But my peeps, I don't want you to get your arm ripped off. I just saw this happen somewhere. This is what, rest in peace, Orlando Sanchez did to Sean Strickland in their round. And there's like that round where Sean like kicks Orlando in the chest afterwards. It's essentially this. So that's two examples of it happening with MMA guys. But it just happened very recently in a jiu-jitsu bout, I believe. All right, enough. Anyways, I'll find out what it is and try to post it. But Howard takes his arm out, which is good. Interesting that Bob is not sprawling back right now. I would have, well, maybe not. Maybe not. I was going to say I would have sprawled back, but you know what? Bob transferred that into a crucifix, and it looks like you probably get like a buggy choke out of that. But I would, tough situation. Like, I think if there wasn't the size difference, I think going for the Kimura would be the easy, like, no-brainer decision. But I imagine that if Bob let go of his arms in that situation, it's very possible that he would have lost control of Howard. So I wonder if he had to stay there. Okay, still just playing around here. Howard, yeah, I was going to say, Howard, I would just keep trying to get to your knees and hug in your arms when you get a chance to defend it from the Kimura. And I would just do that right around his legs. Obviously, you have to watch for a triangle then too, but you're generally safe. Howard, you should be able to extend your arm there. If you could, with the two grips, maybe not so much, but yeah, if you could, I would strip that grip down. Yep, and then extend your arm right now. Or maybe you're just not worried about it. The thing is, too, when you have a size difference like that, like this is an example sometimes, is like somebody has a grip on you, it doesn't really matter because it's not, they can't do anything with it. Yeah, okay. So Howard, that's, yeah, when Howard was ready to clear it, he just cleared it. So that's what I was talking about. Bob looking to get the hooks in, take his back. I would look to stuff Howard's face or his chin into his chest and do something like a not a neck crank to finish, but Just enough to get him teetering side to side. Oh, and he's able to pop out. Perfect. Oh, fixing the pants. Let's see here. We're coming up on our. Yeah, that's good too. You just keep pushing away. Let's see. How do we end up here? Sorry, I zoned out for like half a second. Oh, yeah. Nice job, Howard. So you're able to weather the storm, get him off of your back, get him off of turtle, and up here. All right. So we fix the pants. We end up in close guard. It looks like the round's about to end in this video, so I will pause it when we get a chance and switch videos. Oh, that's me. Going to reset it. I'll just pause it now so we don't have a break. Be right back. Are we recording? Yes, we are. There's my hand. But we're back in. Looks like Howard's able to get up on Bob's face right here. Passing, dude, I just filmed around last night. Passing close guard in the no-gi is something I really need to work on. That probably should have been my resolution, actually. Might have to amend that and put that in there. I'm working that soon. Howard does a good job here of managing to open up Bob's guard by rounding his back and then basically making it really difficult for Bob to maintain any kind of meaningful close guard. But now, Howard, you might just be working on your close guard and sitting back like this, but I don't like that from a holistic point of view and like competition point of view, because you just gave up 2 points. With all that being said, it's very possible. I'm aware that you're just working guard, which is fine. You don't need to worry about that, but just something to be aware of. Looks like Bob was able to get in on a guillotine. He uses it to take the back. Howard, don't be afraid to go too supine. You don't have to stay seated. So like when he's turning the corner on you, I mean, don't be afraid to, we just talked about elbow knee space yesterday and how important it is. Don't be afraid to just bring your knee up, fall to your back. I would rather be on my back and still be playing guard than have Bob on the back, on my back. Right. So it's kind of, and you have to figure out those things for yourself. Like what are things that you're willing to give up? Sometimes things happen and you're going to get beat, and you can either get beat really bad or you can beat just a little bit. And, if the little bit helps you survive and keep going, you might have to take that option, right? The lesser of two evils. But sometimes you just get beat, and you got to be ready for that. And a big part of that is just knowing like what are you doing well? What's improved, what's not. Driving right through to mount. Nice. To shin mount. Let's see. It's kind of hard to tell if he's in a head and arm, or an arm triangle, or if Howard is. Oh, no, he definitely is. Okay. So, yep. I was going to say, you're looking to enclose the neck and then drive heavy, shoulder heavy down on their neck. That's one way of doing it, which is a very effective way. Let's see. Do they keep rolling, or is that it? Okay, we reset. Howard is now in a butterfly again. So looks like Howard's just looking to play guard, which is perfect. Fantastic. There's a lot going on in this gym right now. Oh, and that's me yelling at them. I don't normally yell, but I probably didn't yell. I probably just got stern. Nice sprawl here from Bob. Howard, I would definitely look to pop up to your knees here, and force Bob to go face down. You just pulled him into a supine half guard, I believe, or might even be mount, depending on where his knee ends up. Either way, In this position, I would look to pop up. So like here, you can look to pop up to your knees. Here, here, here. All this time, these are good options to go up here and get to your knees. Especially because he's not putting a whizzer in. So like taking your back. Oh, now he's a whizzer in. But even then, it's a good option to get into a dogfight. And then even here, when this comes across, it's still a good option to go up to knees. I wouldn't connect your hands though. I would pull that back so you can post on your elbow over here and use that for base to get up. I'm assuming you're in half guard right now. It's kind of hard to tell. Either way, not an improvement of position there. Oh, looks like he was able to get to mount. Okay. Nice. So some pummeling there. Bob working to get the inside control, which is great. Howard's bump and rolls are so explosive. Howard, one thing you should work on is not letting your legs get controlled in those scrambles. Like, there's no reason you need to be in close guard right now. You are completely in the driver's seat. Guys, you really shouldn't be ending up in close guard from the top position if you're not starting there, right? Or if they're not transferring from another guard to close guard. Let's see, are they done? Okay, no. Like, you shouldn't be ending up there for free. Meaning that they're like, they're fighting their way out of half guard. They're fighting their way back from mount. They're like, oh my God, this guy's so aggressive. I need to slow him down by playing close guard. Otherwise, like, I don't think you really want to be looking to be in someone's half guard, because to pass half guard, you have to first break it open. So there's just inherently an extra step, and it just takes time. It takes time. It takes energy. If you're trying to buy time and you're trying to drain energy from them, maybe that's the way to go. But there's no reason you couldn't have been in this position, Howard, like not starting in close guard. Like, there's no reason you couldn't have gotten yourself to this half guard without having to go to a close guard first. Like, that was an unnecessary step, is basically what I'm saying. But easier said than done. Wasn't in the position, and Bob's very technical, so maybe just beat you to it. I think that might be time. All right. Look at that big guy. Yeah. All right. Looks like this keeps going. Where's the rest of the round? I'm going to pause for a second and see if I can find it. It's spanned across 3 videos, but they are wrapping up. So we'll leave it at that. Do they give I accidentally paused the video. Let's see. Do they give a high five? I always like to end it with a high five, but looks like they're just breathing heavy, celebrating. We have somebody jumping in the background. Love it. Thank you, guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was a good round. I hope you learned something today, because that is what we're here for, is learning at the end of the day. And if you could be so kind, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. I get these episodes out every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. And if you'd like to be on the show, check out the description below. Check out what we got going on. I got some playlists up there. I'm going to make a screen for the ending soon. Oh, I added a banner. I added some stuff over the break. I don't know. I'm sure you've seen it. It's been like 2 weeks now, but I recorded these earlier. So I added some stuff, making the channel look a little better. I'm working on, it might even be out by the time this video comes out, but I'm trying to make like a new subscriber video and a returning subscriber video. I'm trying to make this look more official. So if you have any tips or tricks, you have any comments, please leave it below. I am a black belt on the mats, but I am definitely a white belt when it comes to YouTube. So please, any help would be appreciated. I thank you for that help. And I thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.